Hello friends, welcome to Apex Chess Academy. Today we are going to check something in endgame, and that is self-restriction, a very unique topic of endgame. Okay, so let's understand this stuff. First of all, we'll speak the initial position of the blind players. White, King B1, Rook F3, Pawns A2, B4, C3. Black, King D2, Rook E3, Pawns C4, B5 and C6. Okay, so here it's a white to play. You can pause the video and try to find out, is it possible to hold this game? Okay, let's check the solution now. Okay, so here Rook into E3 is almost forced because white cannot uh, play his rook somewhere else, otherwise c3 pawn will fall and then the b4 as well, so which is losing. So here rook into e3 is forced, king into e3, and here my student, just I forgot to mention that actually this game was played in between uh, both students are mine, and this was played in 2018. In that tournament actually white's rating was around 1200 and black's rating was 1550, and with the god grace nowadays both have crossed uh, some rating. For example, white's rating is around 1500 and black's is above 1800. Okay, so here uh, white played king c2 in game, which I feel is not necessary, but still it's possible to hold the game. Here king e4, and here white has made a serious mistake. He played a3 here, and now there is no chance to hold the game. King e3, king b2, and king d2, and white has lost the battle of opposition and so the game as well. So let's go back to the initial position. So after rook e3, king e3, here white should go for king b2. Now what is the point? The position looks same after king d2, but here the difference is white has not played a3, and this is what the point is. So here white can play, boom, king a3, and now you cannot take on c3 because of the stalemate defense, and this type of situation is known as the self restriction. Okay, so here once they have finished the game in 2018, and when I was analyzing this game, I understood that they don't know the concept of self restriction, and then I have decided to make this separate topic of self restriction in my middle game and end game themes. So I have covered this theme in my end game topics, in particularly king pawn ending, and now almost I have probably 30 or 35 puzzles of this self restriction. So we are going to check few more examples of self restriction so you can easily understand uh, when you need to calculate such type of things, but particularly you should know this structure, this a3 b4 pattern, this a3 b4 pattern, this is a pattern, yeah. So this a3 b4 and this king on a3, this is one pattern of self restriction. So we'll check one more game on same topic. So now you understand how I made this theme, because it was played in between uh, my students game, and then I decided to uh, make this topic to understand this topic in a better way. Now let's say the topic is little bit changed now. The position is little bit changed now, and this was basically played between Tiviako Sergi and Sokolo, Ivan Sokolo. Here white played knight c7 in game, black played rook a7, and white played king into h4. Sorry, I forgot to uh, mention the position for the blind player. Okay, so the new position is king g4, knight d5, bishop h2, pawns a5, b2, c3, black king c6, rook a8, pawns a6, c4, and h4. Okay, so here it's possible for white to play knight c7, and it looks like a better choice probably. But okay, in game, white played knight c7, and black played an excellent move here, which is rook a7. Now, what is the point? It looks like a very bad situation for the rook on a7 because the rook is very tied up there. You may go for even some other move, but rook a7 is actually a very strong move. And the point is, if white goes for rook h4, here black has excellent. So pause the video and try to find out the best move. Can black hold this position? Okay, so let's check the solution now. Hope you have found the correct solution. So here the correct move is rook into c7. Now what is the point? So after rook into c7, bishop into c7, king into c7, and here white simply goes for king g4, and it looks like it's lost. But let's say king c6, king f4, king b5, king e4, king a5, king d4, king b5, and now king d5. And sooner or later, black has to leave the c4 pawn. But here, black can play a5. And the point is, now if you play king d4, I won't go for king c6. I will play king a4. And again, remember the point. Here, again, it's a self-restriction. So hope you have understood this topic, self-restriction. So this is basically intro and the part one. We'll cover one more example of self-restriction in our upcoming videos. Hope you have enjoyed and stay tuned with us. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you friends.